Cheese Bridge, Mario.
Hey everybody, I just
Tim.
have a little challenge
Walter.
that I want to ask the viewers to. When you're watching this
Jesus.
video, count how many times you blink and comment how many times you blinked while watching it.
And you can't lie, and we'll know.
That sounds miserable, actually. You can stop doing that.
Someone will do it. Don't on our account. It won't, you know.
Yeah, just do it if you want to.
Yeah. No one's making you do anything. Anyway, this is a Cheese Bridge area.
Yeah, you see all the cheese.
Why is it called that? I know there's a bridge, and I learned on the Mario wiki that the official name for this little mini world that is world number 4
Oh, you looked it up?
is the Twin Bridges.
That's kind of lame.
And the fucking theme, I guess, is...
The theme is bridges.
No, well, the theme of the level names is, like, snacks, like yummy, delicious food.
Yeah, throughout the game.
Like, yeah, well, you know, because there's also Chocolate Mountain and Vanilla Dome and whatever.
Yeah, they all sound
So I don't
clever, though.
know.
This one's just like, oh shit, we got bridge, what we call
like-
it, cheese.
It's like Cheese Bridge, and I forget what the other one. It's like Cookie Place
Cookie
or
Mountain.
something.
There's
Yeah.
also a butter bridge is the
Ew.
top one.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's the twin bridges. You got the butter
it's
bridge
just
and
like-
cheese bridge.
I feel like every other world is pretty specifically themed otherwise, and this one is just like this little stinky throwaway one with like 2 levels in it.
Well, I mean, if you
It's
think
just this
about it,
little
butter is
in-betweeny
kind of shaped
weenie.
like a bridge, at least. Like it's
I
long.
guess if you do all of the exits in the game, then this section has more stuff for you to do, but I'm not doing that, at least not right now. So
Yeah, it's not
here's a
substantially
level.
more either way, though.
Here's a level that I fuck up a bunch of times. I fuck up all the levels a bunch of times, because it's me. You know, you already know what it is. But,
It's Tim.
anyway, yeah. But yeah, hey, how's everyone doing? It's been a week since the last
Leave your
one.
comments of how you're doing.
Yeah, leave a comment saying how you're doing.
You're now up to 2 comments you have to leave on this video.
Yeah, we're gonna get this to the most discussed video of all time on YouTube. I
Ooh,
almost fucked that whole thing up.
these moles are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, the moles,
very
they
easy to
just
get
come
hit
out
by.
of everywhere. I thought you could go down that pipe. It was a lie. You can't.
It tends to be that you can't just
also
run
wanted to
over
get
the
this.
moles, they just fucking hit you as soon as they come out of the ground. You don't, like,
Yeah.
bounce on them.
Yeah, it's a very
It's kinda
fine
fucked
line.
up.
Fine line between, or I guess not a fine line between jumping on something and it hitting the bottom of your foot.
Yo, do you see that? You died at the same time as a thunderbolt going down and it went through the ground.
I did see that. Yes.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, crazy, wacky stuff like that's always happening to me in real life too. Lightning and stuff.
Yeah, and
I
firewalls.
fucking choked. I'm so
you're-
bad at this.
You're really going through it right now.
I'm getting dunked on. And I haven't even gotten to the Forest of Confusion. The Orb of Confusion.
Well, you're almost done with this world at least. You only have 1 level left.
Yeah.
Good job.
I don't remember having a hard time with the castle.
No,
But
this castle's not very hard. I like this
frankly don't-
castle.
Remember. I think I was smiling while I was playing that level, I think. I don't think I was frowning at the very least.
You're just sitting there with a big old frown on your face.
That's what I'm doing when I'm playing a game. I'm either smiling or frowning at any given time.
Yeah, everybody knows how you're
Depending
doing
on
when
how
you're
it's
playing.
making me feel. Yeah, I'm like
Ooh.
I'm like the guests in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I was watching a
Double check
YouTube
that
video
pipe.
about that recently.
Their
and,
emotions.
Yeah, they have a bunch actually. They can be sad, or they can be like, or not sad. They can be like, I'm fine. They can be happy. They can be really angry. They can be really angry.
Yeah, and then like their
they can
face
be
starts shaking
sick.
everything.
Yeah, they can be throwing up. I don't know what this what you do here.
Oh, you want one of the backwards pipes? Watch out
What?
for the pointy guy. Sometimes there are pipes that go backwards instead of forwards.
I was trying to make a backwards pipe joke about like getting fucked in the ass, and I couldn't think of one.
Oh, you
But
whoa, look at my backwards pipe.
There was the premise. It reminds me, just before we were recording this, I was watching Storage Wars, which is the current like trashy reality show that I've been watching. One in a line of several. Well, I was originally, unbeknownst to me, watching the Canadian Storage Wars, because that's what's on Tubi, and I was looking at... There's a lot of good, trashy reality TV on
Canadian
Tubi.
Storage Wars.
Yeah, it was like 2 seasons, and at least one of them is on Tubi. And, there's a guy, the reason that I thought of it was because there's a dude on there who just like flirts and makes sexual jokes about everything, and like including times where it's like a stretch, you know, where the double entendre is kind of a stretch.
It's a 1.5
I don't know.
entendre.
Or just like very juvenile and incredibly obvious, like it's a setup. It seems like a sort of scripted show in some ways, or they at least like very much shop these bits and one-liners that the people say. But yeah, he'll be like, you know, a girl auction buyer will be like, you know, this is a big unit, and he'll be like, I have a big unit, and it's my cock, and
He sounds
and it's every time.
hilarious.
No, it's great. I'm not complaining. It's the best. There's also this lady, the worst character, the villain of the show, is this lady named Cindy, and her boyfriend, I think his name is Rick or something like that. She's like this like kind of trashy looking middle-aged New York woman, who's very annoying, and they always like talk a big game at the auctions about how good they are, but they fucking suck ass in like every episode. Like they either lose money or don't buy anything in like 80% of the episodes, and they've only had like 2 or 3 like really big paydays out of the 35 or so episodes of it that I have seen. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Nothing worse than someone who talks a big game but is
Drive such
shit.
a small truck.
That was an enjoyable castle. I was indeed
Yeah,
smiling.
like you go up. It's
Yeah,
pretty
you get
neat.
to do the climbing thing. I remember when I was younger and thought that I was gonna teach myself how to use lunar magic, which is hilarious. I wanted to make a Mario World hack. I don't know if anyone has attempted this. I wanted to make a Mario World hack version of Mario Sunshine, and one of the chief reasons for that is just I feel like you could do a lot of stuff with the chain link climbing shit, because that's a thing in the
Oh
in the
yeah,
Pina
that's
Park
true.
level. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you couldn't. I don't really know. My idea for this hack just completely ignored the existence of the flood entirely. I don't know how you would implement that into Mario World. You'd have to do a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it's
that
kind of
I-
shit where people have to actually code it in. Somebody's probably done that actually.
Like I said, I'm sure people
There's
much
like a vast
smarter
array
and more
of things
creative
that
than me have
people
already
have
done that.
modded into Mario Worlds.
I'm sure. The limits of gaming are only your imagination.
They are.
Anyway, that was Ludwig's castle.
Do you really have to say it like that?
Ludwig. Who was Beethoven Ludwig? I think that was his first name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know stuff. It's fine. So this is Forest of Illusion. The illusion is that if you... Why am I explaining this game? Like, it's fucking 1991.
Oh, wait, yeah, explain it. What's the illusion?
Okay, fine. The illusion, spoilers, is that you can't get through the world by just doing the normal exits. You have to get a little sneaky secret exit to get to the end of it. And if you're me and you're like 12 and you're playing this game for the first time, it's the most confusing thing that's ever happened in a video game that you've played up to that
I
point.
definitely remember getting stuck on it for a little while.
But now, I'm a super gamer who has not improved at this video game, but has grown wiser with age, and I at least know how you do it now.
Look how wise you are.
I'm really
It's
wise.
like I'm dying going for the 1-up.
Hey man, sometimes...
It was funny. Like, you slipped off the corner. It was a little goof. I was entertained by your video. You should be thanking me. Oh, okay.
I did.
Son of a bitch. You beat me
Man.
to the punch there, buddy.
Yeah. But yeah, Storage Wars is a fun show. I'm watching the American one now, like a good citizen, and the absolute highlight of that, of course, is Kenny Crossley, who is the guy who he did the legendary "Watch Your Profanity" clip.
Oh, man. I fucking love that.
Yeah, good stuff.
I have to say it.
One guy, though, so one of the dudes on the show was off of the show for a time because he was suing them for, like, fraud and wrongful termination. And it was basically, yeah, I forgot
Later,
that.
Yoshi.
I thought that Yoshi was gonna get all puffy with me for some reason. Yoshi just went into...
That'd be so
Pete.
fucking weird looking.
And then I lost it to Mr. Hammer Guy. I thought that my little... And then
Those guys are tricky.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I feel like that's all I say anytime you encounter an obstacle. That guy's tricky. He
Hey,
is
you know,
tricky.
they-
There's so many hammers. They're hard to dodge.
Yeah, these game designers, they throw a lot of shit in your way, you know?
Like hammers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh...
This level's fucking boring. It takes forever.
Yeah, I also suck at it, so I'm in it for a little while. Sorry.
Speed it up.
No.
Right now, as we're doing this,
This is unvarnished gameplay. This is me. I'm being authentic.
it's raw.
This
You
is
can
exactly-
run your hands over this video and feel its grain.
No cuts. No edits. This is just all...
This is pure gaming action.
I'm not
Unfiltered.
masking any mistakes or respecting anyone's time or patience. I'm just letting this be how it is.
We're vibing.
But
Watch out
yeah,
for those
I
guys.
don't know what to make of the stuff with the lawsuit, because he was one of the things he was saying was that they like staged units. Some of them, like, they would like already have stuff appraised, and then also like give like money to less experienced buyers or some shit. And his argument was like based on some law, I guess, for like game shows or like shows that involve intellectual skill about like they can't like misrepresent this person wasn't actually a good auction buyer and they wouldn't have gotten that bid usually, and so you're misleading them. And I don't really know about all that. I think that sounds, because for one thing, I
Whack.
don't think Storage Wars is really a game show, or that auction buying necessarily involves intellectual skill.
Well, don't
Beyond,
let them
like-
hear you saying that.
Beyond, I guess, like, I mean, intellectual skill in the same way that, like, bidding or buying anything, like, just measuring costs versus, what you think you're gonna make. I don't know. I guess that is an intellectual skill. I guess I
There
don't
definitely
have
lots of
intellectual
people that
skills.
fuck that up. I'd fuck that up.
I don't know. The point is, I think it's stupid, and I mean, whatever
Do you think
they
you're
rectified
better
it.
than them?
They rectified it in some way that was good enough for him, because they settled it, and then he's on the show again. So I don't know. If anyone wants to educate me more, I always like to look into the realness of the reality shows, and it's not very often that it affects my opinion of the show, because like there's a level of like artifice to it, kind of inherent to it anyway, so I don't really care. I'm just watching it because I think
Ooh.
it's fun.
That's a nice little squeeze through corner there.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got away with that one.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get yeah.
Oh, you really fucking blew that, didn't you?
Yep.
Do you think you would make money if you're on Storage Wars?
I don't know. I was thinking about that while I was watching it today. If I could do that, and I don't know. I mean, it's mostly luck, and as far as like what's in there.
I mean, buying this stuff would be fun. Where I would get stuck is having to sell it. I would just buy it and then end up holding on to it forever.
Yeah, I wouldn't, or I'd find something cool and then I would just want it. Well, the thing that sucks is that, like, if anything you don't sell, you still have to, like, you bought it, so you still have to, like, get rid of it and shit.
Well,
like,
just leave it there and let them deal with it.
You can't do that.
But that's what the people that did it in the first place are doing. They can just pass on the trash to the next storage bidder.
I guess so. I guess you could just leave it, and then a new generation of storage warriors will find it, and
yeah, then it
like once your shit expires,
it starts
then...
like growing arms and can walk around and everything.
Yeah, then you need a lot of storage warriors to take down that storage beast.
What the fuck, man? Ooh.
I'm hoping that I can get this. Exit. I'm watching this like it's like I've never seen this. Like I haven't experienced this.
I've experienced this level a bunch of times.
A thing that I hate these things.
My favorite part is
to make that annoying noise.
Yeah, it starts fucking lagging when he does that.
They're the worst, but we made it. We're fine.
Good job.
I wanted to say I noticed while editing the last video, I neglected to mention when we were doing the family console ownership history. I also had an Xbox.
Oh.
Just to be complete. Because I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Because I was like,
games on the Xbox.
Yeah, most of the games that I have now for like the PS2 and GameCube and that I've LP'd and everything, I originally played on the Xbox, like all the SpongeBob games, up until Creature from the Krusty Krab that was on the PS2. But yeah, I had an Xbox and a 360. Those were mine. I mean, I don't know if I technically owned the Xbox because I was like 3, but
you were the primary user of it, probably.
I was certainly playing the most games on that. My brother bought the GameCube for himself, and he was really the only one who played that, but I like to watch him play games on that. I watched pretty much... Because he would get home from work right when I got home from school, and I would be doing my homework in the same room that he would play the game in, because it was the living room.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So I ended up watching, like, literally the entirety of his playthroughs of Resident Evil 4 and Tales of Symphonia.
Oh, wow.
And Tales of Symphonia is a long fucking game. But, yeah, that was cool. But yeah, no, I was mostly just playing SpongeBob shit at that point. Because my entry point to video games was just stuff that I like. They made video games out of it. It wasn't until a couple years after watching my brother play real video games for adults that I was like, hey, this is a whole world that I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when all the trouble started.
That's when things start going south for you.
It's literally why I made a YouTube channel. It's why we're here today.
It's why we're talking to each other. It all leads into it, you know.
It is. Yes, you can thank Resident Evil 4.
You can say lots of things do that, though. Like, anything that would have caused your life to diverge at all. Like, the fact that you didn't get hit by a car. I can be thankful for that, too.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with, like, the, I don't know what you call it, like, string theory or whatever, the, like, multiple universes, where, like, every like, decision, there's, like, one where you go one way and
there's an equal and opposite decision. That's what the law is.
But, I don't know. It's funny that my, like, reason for being skeptical of that is just like, but wouldn't that be a lot?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of decisions.
I know that it's infinite, but it's like, okay, but, like, fuck off. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it starts getting a little bit hooey when you get down to that level.
I don't know, just... At some point, I don't care.
I care. I like thinking about that shit.
No, I do like it. But I mean on, I guess, a practical level.
Yeah, you can't really do a whole lot about it.
At some point, thinking about it is not useful, but it's fun to think about just for your brain to get all, you know, pulsating and stuff, like the Jimmy Neutron brain. That's what I feel like when I'm, like, thinking real hard. I feel like I'm doing a brain blast. Oh, I'm busting.
I'm on a brain blast right now.
I really wish... Hey, here's an alternate universe I want to see. The one where Jimmy Neutron, 1, kept his original name, which was Johnny Quasar.
Johnny Quasar? Holy moly.
Yeah, that was the original Jimmy Neutron name. And 2, instead of saying Brain Blast and Gotta Blast, he says Brain Bust and Gotta Bust.
That's the universe you want to get Mandela affected into.
Yeah.
We should just start saying that. Maybe we can make it happen. Gotta bust.
Gotta bust. That's like, we should just make bootleg Jimmy Neutron. I don't know if the name Johnny Quasar is still trademarked, but we could just steal that. And,
just call it Jimmy Neutron 2.
You're gonna sue me over something, for stealing something that you didn't make? Like, come on.
Yeah,
just let me make fucking Johnny Quasar. It's not Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron says gotta blast. Johnny Quasar says gotta bust. It's completely different. I decided to just not even fucking bother with this, halfway point here. Or no, wait. I didn't. I forgot. I did it. Wow.
You see, you doubted yourself.
Just proved myself wrong in the past.
I definitely think I do the same thing whenever I approach that checkpoint, because it's like, oh, that's all the way up there, I can't get to that, but then you go past it a little bit, it's like, oh, I can get to it.
Well, especially if you're like me and you got hit a bunch of times and you're tiny baby Mario, it's like, why even, you know,
why even fucking bother, right?
Yeah.
So are you glad you got it now, though, since you died?
Yeah, now I don't have to do the whole level, yeah.
I'll thank past you for picking up the checkpoint, because it saved us time.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, no, I fucked it up.
See you later.
I was playing a little bit of Mario 3D Land on the 3DS while I was, that was awesome. While I was on vacation a couple weeks ago, and, just because I brought my 3DS with me.
That sounds fun. I haven't pulled out my 3DS in fucking forever.
Neither had I, and I hadn't played that game in a while, but it's pretty fun. And I really wish there was a good way to record or emulate 3DS games, because I would definitely do that game for this channel if you could.
Emulating them is probably pretty doable. I think to record off of 3DS, you have to like get fucking modded.
Yeah, you have to do some shit like that. I wish that you could just like plug my capture card.
You gotta get like the pixel hose and plug it into the back. Suck them all out.
Yeah. I gotta do surgery on my 3DS. I gotta do surgery on a grape.
It's kind of crazy that they did that, though. So we're not escaping the Forest of Illusion? You really did.
No, we're stuck! Oh my god! No! Yeah, no. We gotta get the, secret exit in one of the here, I'll leave a secret which level it is that we have to get the secret exit in, because a bunch of them.
Do you ever notice that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say the red levels have secret exits.
I'm so illusioned. I'm confused.
But whatever. The castle,
right. See you for the next one.
Never mind. Bye.